Have you ever noticed how some people seem to naturally command respect and admiration, no matter where they go? It's not about their looks, money, or even their job title. The truth is, it's their habits, the way they carry themselves, the way they interact with others, and how they approach life. These habits aren't the obvious ones everyone talks about. They're rare, subtle, and powerful. And when you practice them, people start seeing you differently. They begin to value your presence, trust your opinions, and respect your character. In this video, we're diving into 7 rare habits that can transform the way people perceive you and, ultimately, raise your social status. These aren't tricks or gimmicks. They're timeless principles that work in any setting, whether it's with friends, family, colleagues, or strangers. What's great about these habits is that anyone can develop them. You don't need to be rich or famous. You just need a willingness to improve yourself. And here's the best part. As you cultivate these habits, you'll not only gain respect from others, but you'll also start feeling more confident and self-assured. So, are you ready to discover the simple yet powerful behaviors that can make all the difference? Let's get started with the first habit. It's one most people overlook, but it's a game changer. Habit number 1. Master the art of listening. In today's fast-paced world, truly listening to someone has become a rare skill. Think about it. How often do you feel like someone is giving you their undivided attention? Probably not very often. Most people are distracted, either scrolling on their phones, waiting for their turn to speak, or just nodding absent-mindedly. That's why mastering the art of listening can instantly set you apart and raise your social status. When you actively listen to someone, you make them feel valued. And in a world where people crave attention, being a good listener is like a superpower. So how do you do it? Start by focusing on the other person completely. Put away your phone, maintain eye contact, and show genuine interest in what they're saying. This small act signals that you respect their thoughts and opinions, which earns their respect in return. Another important aspect of listening is asking good questions. Instead of simply nodding along, dig a little deeper. For example, if someone is talking about a recent trip, ask them what they enjoyed most or what surprised them about the place they visited. These kinds of questions show that you're paying attention and care about what they have to say. It's also essential to avoid interrupting. Cutting someone off mid-sentence can make them feel unimportant or unheard. Instead, let them finish their thoughts even if you're eager to share your own ideas. Remember, listening is about giving, not taking. A great listener also knows how to reflect back what they've heard. For instance, you can summarize their main point or express empathy. It sounds like that was a really challenging experience. How did you handle it? This not only shows that you understand, but also encourages them to open up further. The truth is, being a good listener isn't just about building connections, it's about building trust. When people feel heard, they're more likely to see you as someone they can rely on. Over time, this boosts your reputation and social standing. So, if you want to stand out in any room, start by simply listening. It's a habit that costs nothing but delivers immense value. And remember, the next time you're in a conversation, focus less on what you want to say and more on understanding the other person. The respect and admiration you'll earn are well worth the effort. Habit number 2. Speak less, mean more. One of the rarest and most impactful habits that raise your social status is learning the art of speaking less, but with more meaning. In a world where everyone seems to have something to say, it's easy to fall into the trap of filling silence with words. But the truth is, people who speak thoughtfully and with intention stand out far more than those who simply talk to fill the space. When you learn to speak less, you immediately become more deliberate in your words. This not only helps you avoid saying something that could hurt your reputation, but it also forces you to choose your words carefully. Instead of talking endlessly about every little thing, you focus on saying something that adds value to the conversation. Whether it's sharing a useful idea, giving a thoughtful opinion, or simply asking a powerful question, you become someone who speaks with purpose. A simple way to practice this habit is to pause before responding. Instead of rushing to give an answer, take a moment to think about what you want to say. Ask yourself, is this worth saying? Will it add something meaningful to the conversation? This pause not only makes you more thoughtful, but it also gives others the impression that you're someone who doesn't speak just to fill time. The beauty of speaking less is that it can also increase your social status because people begin to pay more attention when you do speak. When you aren't constantly talking, every word you say carries more weight. People start to listen more closely, waiting for you to share something insightful or valuable. Additionally, speaking less can help you avoid the trap of gossip and unnecessary drama, which can often lower your social status. Instead of getting involved in small talk or negative chatter, you choose to be a source of wisdom and positivity. Another important aspect of this habit is learning the power of silence. Sometimes saying nothing at all can be the most powerful thing you can do. In situations where others are talking too much or arguing, maintaining your silence shows that you have control over your emotions and are above the drama. It's a subtle but effective way to elevate your social status. In summary, by practicing the habit of speaking less and meaning more, you show people that you value your words and that you are someone who thinks before they speak. This habit not only makes you more respected in social circles, but it also attracts others who admire your wisdom, composure, and ability to speak with purpose. Habit number 3. Dress with purpose. When we think about social status, one of the first things that come to mind is how we present ourselves to the world. Dressing well isn't just about wearing expensive clothes or following the latest fashion trends. It's about dressing with purpose. Your clothing tells a story about who you are and how much you respect yourself and those around you. It's one of the easiest and most effective ways to raise your social status without saying a word. First, let's talk about the importance of looking polished. It's not necessary to wear a suit or designer clothes every day, but your outfit should always be clean, well-fitted, and appropriate for the occasion. People notice details, and the way you dress can leave a lasting impression. For example, wearing wrinkled or ill-fitting clothes can signal a lack of care or attention to detail. On the other hand, dressing neatly and thoughtfully shows that you take pride in yourself and respect the people you interact with. Now, think about how you feel when you wear something that makes you feel confident. When you dress with intention, you automatically project more confidence. Confidence is an attractive trait, and it's essential for raising your social status. The right clothes can help you stand taller, speak more clearly, and carry yourself with more authority. Whether you're attending a meeting, going to a social event, or just hanging out with friends, dressing well will make you feel like you belong in the spaces you enter. One key element of dressing with purpose is knowing how to adapt to different situations. Every environment, whether it's a formal setting, a casual hangout, or a professional meeting, has its own expectations when it comes to attire. Understanding these expectations and dressing accordingly shows that you're aware of the social norms around you. It's not about wearing a suit to a casual gathering, but rather making an effort to look presentable and showing that you value the event and the people you're with. It's also worth noting that dressing well doesn't have to mean spending a lot of money. You don't need to break the bank to look put together. Simple items like a well-fitted pair of jeans, a clean shirt, and polished shoes can go a long way in enhancing your image. The key is to focus on quality, fit, and simplicity rather than trying to impress with flashy labels or trends. Ultimately, dressing with purpose is a reflection of how you see yourself and how you want others to see you. It shows that you care about your appearance, and in turn, others will respect you more. It's a small change that can have a big impact on your social status. Habit number 4. Cultivate curiosity. One of the rarest but most impactful habits that can raise your social status is cultivating curiosity. People who are genuinely curious about the world around them stand out. They are engaging, interesting, and, most importantly, they make others feel valued. In a world where many are too focused on their own lives, taking the time to be curious about others shows you care about more than just yourself. Curiosity isn't just about asking random questions or seeking new information. It's about being open to learning from everything around you. Whether it's a conversation with a stranger, reading a book, or trying something new. When you develop a genuine interest in the things happening around you, people notice. It makes you come across as someone who is not only knowledgeable but also humble enough to learn and grow. For instance, imagine you're at a party and everyone's talking about the latest movie. Instead of just talking about your own opinions or trying to impress people with what you know, you could ask thoughtful questions like, what did you like most about the film? Or, how did the director's approach to storytelling stand out for you? This simple act of asking for someone else's perspective shows you value their thoughts, and it makes you seem more insightful and approachable. Being curious also means taking the time to learn new things. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, learning a new skill, or exploring different cultures. People who are curious are often well-rounded because they make a habit of experiencing different aspects of life. They are constantly growing and expanding their horizons, and this naturally makes them more interesting to be around. Curiosity also makes you better at building relationships. When you show a genuine interest in other people's lives, it builds trust and rapport. People enjoy talking to someone who listens actively and is engaged in the conversation. It helps you connect with others on a deeper level, making you not only respected but also liked. The best part about cultivating curiosity is that it doesn't require any special skills or resources. It's something you can practice every day with every interaction. Instead of just waiting for people to talk about themselves, take the initiative to ask meaningful questions and listen carefully. Being curious shows that you are present in the moment, and this rare quality can help you build stronger connections and improve your social status. So, if you want to stand out in a crowd, start by embracing curiosity. Ask questions, be open to new ideas, and engage with the world around you. You'll find that this habit will not only raise your social status, but will also enrich your life in ways you never imagined. Habit number 5. Practice strategic generosity. One of the most powerful, yet rare habits that can raise your social status is practicing strategic generosity. This doesn't just mean giving away money or material things. It's about offering your time, attention, and energy in a thoughtful, meaningful way. Generosity is often misunderstood. Most people think it's all about big gestures, but in reality, the small, everyday acts of kindness can have the greatest impact on how others perceive you. Whether it's helping a colleague with a task, giving someone a genuine compliment, or simply listening attentively when someone needs to talk, your generosity can speak volumes about who you are. Being strategically generous means understanding the value of your actions. It's not about being generous all the time or with everyone. It's about being intentional with your generosity. For example, if you know someone is struggling with a project, offering your help could make a huge difference. Or if a friend is going through a tough time, a simple message to check in shows that you care. These small acts create connections and build trust, which are the foundations of high social status. But generosity isn't always about giving something tangible. Sometimes offering your knowledge or skills can be just as valuable. Maybe you're an expert in a particular area and you offer advice to a colleague who's looking for guidance. Maybe you mentor someone who's trying to level up in their career. This type of generosity not only helps others, but it also positions you as someone who is knowledgeable, kind, and willing to invest in others' success. Moreover, strategic generosity helps you build a reputation as a person who is selfless and reliable. People are naturally drawn to those who give without expecting something in return. And when others see you as someone who is trustworthy and generous, they are more likely to respect you, value your time, and, most importantly, want to be in your circle. Remember, generosity doesn't mean you have to give everything away. It's about balance. You don't need to sacrifice your own needs, but being mindful of when and how to give can make a lasting impression. Sometimes, a small gesture like helping someone without them asking can leave a more lasting impact than you might think. In the end, practicing strategic generosity is one of the easiest ways to raise your social status without coming off as boastful or insincere. It's about creating a positive ripple effect that elevates not just you, but everyone around you. And that's a true mark of high social status. Habit number 6. Manage your emotions. Managing your emotions is one of the most powerful habits that can instantly raise your social status. When you can stay calm and collected, especially in tough situations, people start to notice. Emotional control shows that you are in charge of yourself, and this is something everyone respects. Imagine being in a heated conversation or dealing with an uncomfortable situation, and instead of getting angry or frustrated, you stay calm. This is a sign of true strength. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in emotions. Whether it's stress at work, a disagreement with a friend, or even the pressures of daily life, people often react impulsively, letting their emotions take control. However, individuals with high social status know the value of pausing before reacting. They don't let their feelings get in the way of making clear, rational decisions. When you practice emotional control, you create an environment of respect and trust around you. Think about the last time you saw someone lose their cool in public or at work. It was probably uncomfortable, and it might have even made them lose credibility in the eyes of others. On the other hand, when someone handles a stressful situation with poise, it earns them the admiration of everyone around them. People are naturally drawn to those who can stay calm under pressure. This shows they are emotionally intelligent and don't let external circumstances control their reactions. So, how can you start managing your emotions better? First, it's important to recognize when you feel a strong emotion coming on. Whether it's anger, frustration, or anxiety, being aware of your feelings is the first step toward controlling them. Take a deep breath and give yourself a moment to think before responding. This simple pause can make a world of difference. It gives you the chance to respond in a way that aligns with your goals and values, rather than reacting impulsively. Another effective strategy is to practice empathy. When you understand where others are coming from, it's easier to keep your emotions in check. For example, if someone says something that frustrates you, try to understand why they might feel that way before reacting. This helps you stay calm and respond with kindness and understanding, rather than reacting with anger. Finally, maintaining a positive mindset plays a huge role in managing your emotions. When you focus on the positives in any situation, it becomes easier to stay calm and composed. A positive outlook allows you to approach challenges with confidence, which naturally raises your social status in the eyes of others. In summary, managing your emotions is a rare but crucial habit that can instantly elevate your social status. By staying calm, thinking before reacting, and showing empathy, you demonstrate emotional intelligence that others will admire and respect. Habit number 7. Respect everyone, regardless of their status. One of the most powerful habits that can instantly raise your social status is treating everyone with respect, no matter their rank or position. This may sound simple, but it's a rare trait that sets high-status individuals apart from the crowd. In today's world, many people are quick to judge others based on their job title, appearance, or what they can gain from them. However, those who truly understand the importance of respect know that how you treat everyone, whether they're a CEO or a waiter, speaks volumes about your character. Respect is not just about politeness. It's about recognizing the inherent value of every person you meet. When you show genuine respect, you send a message that you are confident enough to treat others as equals, regardless of their background or current position. This is a trait that draws people to you and creates lasting admiration. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who treated you as if you mattered, regardless of who you were? That feeling of being respected and valued sticks with you. Now, how do you practice this habit in everyday life? It starts with small actions, simple gestures that show kindness and recognition. For example, when you're speaking to someone, make sure to give them your full attention. Put away your phone and listen to what they have to say. This makes people feel heard and appreciated. Another important aspect of respect is being considerate of other people's time and efforts. If someone goes out of their way to help you, express gratitude. A simple thank you can go a long way in making someone feel respected. Furthermore, showing respect means not speaking down to others or acting superior, even if you have more knowledge or experience. It's about treating everyone with dignity, whether they are someone you admire or someone you may not know well. When you respect people, it builds trust and rapport, and those who feel respected will be more likely to respect you in return. It's a mutual exchange that creates a positive environment wherever you go. Think about this. It's easy to be respectful to people who can help you, but true social status comes from respecting everyone, no matter what they can offer. This habit doesn't just improve your personal relationships, it elevates your entire reputation. People notice when you're kind to others, and this positive energy draws opportunities to you. It shows that you're a person of integrity, which is the foundation of true social status. In a world that often values power and position, showing respect to everyone is a rare, yet incredibly effective way to stand out and raise your status. People will remember you not just for what you've achieved, but for how you made them feel valued, respected, and seen. If you're serious about leveling up your social status and making a lasting impression on those around you, it's time to start practicing these 7 rare habits. But here's the thing, change doesn't happen overnight. It's about making small, intentional shifts in how you interact with the world every day. So, pick one habit from today's list that resonates with you the most and commit to improving it this week. Whether it's becoming a better listener or dressing with more purpose, each step you take will help you gain respect and influence. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 7 habits do you think will have the biggest impact on your social status? Is there one you've already started practicing, or one you need to focus on more? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start a conversation. And if you found value in today's video, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with a friend who might benefit from these tips. Sharing knowledge is a powerful way to build your social circle, and it helps others grow too. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so right now. You won't want to miss out on more practical tips on how to improve your life, build confidence, and take your social game to the next level. Plus, by subscribing, you'll be part of our growing community of people who are committed to personal growth and success. Thank you so much for watching. Keep practicing these habits, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, remember, your social status is built on how you show up in the world, so make it count.